Good morning and thank you for joining us on the Thursday edition of TVC Breakfast. I am Veronica Danik Boy. I'm not here alone. I have Kemi Fola Ademo. Kemi, good morning.
Morning.
It's good to see you.
Yeah, it is.
Another day, and we are inching closer to the weekend.
Absolutely. Good to see you too.
Right. Let's quickly bring you this story, and afterwards we'll look into the issues surrounding the story. Former Nigerian boxer Jerry Okorodudu has died at the age of 64. He died on Wednesday at a Lagos hospital where he had been receiving treatment for partial stroke and foot cancer. Jerry Okorodudu gained prominence in the 80s after he competed in the men's middleweight boxing at the Los Angeles 1984 Olympic Games. Just last week, his family had pleaded with Nigerians to come to their aid financially so the ex-Olympian could continue receiving medical attention and also clear accumulated medical bills. Unfortunately, he did not make it long enough to get all the necessary help. May his soul rest in peace.
Amen.
And adding to that, it has been reported that the hospital where he went to receive treatment, a private hospital somewhere in Lagos, refused to release his corpse after his death because of a 600,000 naira debt accumulated already as a result of the treatment he had been receiving. Aside from that, he had been, transferred from one hospital to the other, seeking help to address some of these medical issues that he had been going on. It goes to show, as it's unfortunate how he passed, but it just bothers me how it is that our veterans, he is not the first who has passed in this manner as a result of medical bills and financial challenges, not being able to attend to all of this, despite the sacrifices they made or the contributions they made to the country. But, in their heydays, in their dying days, or in their years, in their 50s, 60s, when they begin to have some of these health challenges, it seems that no one is there to really help them. It seems they are left to just manage things themselves. The government forgets, so to speak, some of the sacrifices these persons make. So that's why we're not seeing some level of planning that is made for persons like this. Because in recent times, we have also seen some veterans coming out to seek help. Some actors saying that I do not have cars, I do not have a place to stay, I do not have this and that. It's just a sad one.
Very sad. And dying at the age of 64, it is sad, especially when you look at the fact that he obviously still had, so much to offer until this kind of sickness set in. There was talk of the foot ulcer, and then the plans to amputate the leg, which never happened until
he passed.
He passed, and it really is a worrying trend. And maybe when you look at how they tire, how they work their body, I don't know what makes them. I don't know what makes sports people especially. Because one would expect that all the years of rigor of exercise and all that, but then we really cannot say too much at this point. But the manner in which they die, like you said, is something that we really need to address. I recollect that Sunday Dare, the former Minister of Sports, he launched an initiative. He launched an initiative to cater to the needs of ailing sports personalities, even those who had passed. That there was this call that they should reach out to everyone who had passed, their families, and those who were ailing. There should be a monthly stipend that will be paid to them. I don't know how much that had gone. I don't know how much progress that had made. But this instant case of Mr. Okorodudu also looks at the fact that they obviously were in need, and some people within the sports industry reached out. In some of the dailies said some people actually reached out, and but then this has happened, and now there's talk about the corpse being withheld by the hospital.
We just hope that that people, even outside of the sports industry, would rise up to the occasion to help the family as it is. Unfortunately, he is passed. And then it goes to show why some of these persons do not want to be patriotic to the Nigerian government or to Nigeria as a whole when they see how this person's lives end. They want to just amass wealth outside the country and just settle themselves as much as possible. But I believe that the incoming the current administration rather, would look into this matter of our veterans, be it in the sporting industry or the movie industry, whichever industry, to ensure that maybe life insurance, something is done to just help them settle in their old age.
And themselves also need to do something, to cater for their road. Perhaps if they speak with a common voice, government can
absolutely
do the needful.